switched on, we're recording, I see numbers climbing up. Happy Friday. Woohoo, first Friday of the new year, 2023. Going in to finish out my first week of the new year. Actually did one of these videos on the first day back of the new year, but I never uploaded, never edited it, something like that. I can't talk today. Edited it. So we'll just do a new one. I think everything I talked about 3 or 4 days ago is now obsolete, so. Yeah, we've had a little bit of light rain, had some heavy winds last night. I like this old Dodge sitting up there on the side, this brown one on the left. Put some goofy LED headlights in it, but the rest of the truck's kind of cool. But it's been warm. It's 53 degrees outside right now. It's actually been a little too warm for trying to sleep at night. The house doesn't cool off as much. Traffic up here, how come? I've had a lot of traffic up here. I guess not too bad, nobody after that little black car there. This little minivan thing on the right go by, white car's gonna sneak in and take my spot. Jump in behind this Durango. Yeah, it's been a busy week. It has flown by. I've hardly had a couple minutes just to stop and catch my breath most of the time. First 2 days, and it's nothing major. First 2 days I spent just running around and emailing and Google searching and talking to different people. And of course I work second shift, all my support is on first, so that's the hard part, but I just keep trying to push. I'm trying to find these little plastic 3D printed clips that we use to hold a smoke detection hose inside the aircraft. I've got 3 positions that are now activated. Should have been activated about a year ago, but supply chain issues, people issues, and you name it. Asked for these clips several months ago. Nobody responded to me, so come back from the break and all of a sudden, hey, everything's getting turned on, you need to have these hoses in. I can't, I don't have these clips. I've been asking for them. Well, where do you get them from? That's what I'm asking. We reached out to a shop within Everett, Boeing, who does 3D printing, and I needed 300 of these things. A little upset that they fired back a note and says, you need to adjust that number to something that's more reasonable. And there are times where I will reply to an email, I'll start typing it and I'll just word it the way I really feel, just to get it out, and then I hit delete and then I redo it. But my first instinct was to basically say, bullshit, I have 10 airplanes coming online that are going to need these clips. Each airplane takes 30 clips minimum. 30 by 10 is 300. That's very reasonable to me. Needed say that, well, that's going to take 500 hours to print with their machine, and they cannot afford to take their machine down for one project for 500 hours. So he says, well, more than willing to spread that out over a length of time. Get in front of this Hyundai coming down the hill way too fast here. And I didn't hear anything back. So then I found a box of clips that we had ordered about 5 years ago. It says, oh, that was an outside vendor. Now I have the name, the part number, ordering information. So I sent that off to all my contacts. How do we get more of these? I want a minimum of 300 of these to start. Didn't hear anything back on that. Come on, people. Need some help here. Then the initial shop reaches back to me and says, you know, we can do 30 at a time. Says, I'll get you 2 batches in the first week or so. First batch is supposed to be here Monday, I believe. Today's Friday. He says, you know, we could print a couple batches a month, maybe, you know, get you 3 a month or something. I says, I'm okay with that. We're not putting all 10 of these aircraft, these positions that we're getting set up for are not all ready. We've got 3 of them coming online right now. The other 7 are anywhere between February and June. So please do what you can. We'll work with you. So have some resolution. That was 2 days. Oh, raindrops. And yesterday I seemed to kind of turn into a taxi driver, running some folks around. Took up most of the day. But no, it's nice coming back, jumping into things to do. Makes those, I've been doing 10 and a half hour days all this week. Kind of told myself last year, I'm going to start cutting back on the overtime. I'm doing more than I normally did. 9 to a 9.5 hour day is acceptable. Well, it's only half hour to an hour more for what I'm doing now, but it does wear on you. But it's Friday, got the weekend off. Of course, I haven't showed up yet. I can change in a heartbeat. Doing 40 miles an hour on the freeway, I'm never going to get there. This has pretty much been the way the rain's been all week. Well, I say all week, since on and off yesterday and a little bit on Wednesday. Nothing like California's been getting hit with. We had our week and a half snow and freeze, and then our ice storm. 3 heavy windstorms blow through in the last month and a half now. video just before jumping in the car here and heading into work. You know, I'm a former truck driver. I did some long haul trucking. Spent a few years doing local stuff for a company, delivering hot tubs. So I like trucks. I like semis. Been following Gentry and Sons Trucking on YouTube. Been following them for a couple of years now. Fired up the computer this morning. Little thumbnail. They lost it all in a fire. So that was kind of hard to watch. Their whole business going up in flames. Lost several trucks, all their tools. They don't just drive truck. They're fixing trucks. They're helping other drivers. We're trying to get into the semi-customization business. Another YouTuber's truck up there, Weston, was it Chaplin? Got his truck up there getting a full redo, frame off, new engine, bodywork, paint, interior, you name it. His truck survived, but a lot of parts didn't. They lost a couple of nice rigs. Flat tire on the Mazda. He's always trying to help others. You know, drivers down on their luck. Drivers. One guy bought a truck. Supposedly it had a fresh rebuilt engine in it. Never ran right. Couldn't get the seller to support him at all. So he takes it to Gentry and, yeah, your motor is done tired. If it was rebuilt a million miles ago. We got him into a loaner truck and hired him on for the time being. Says we'll do it right. So he's done that quite a few times. Hard to see bad things happen to good people. For the weekend. Hopefully this battery holds out. Looks like it is. Only gave it about 30 minutes of charge before jumping in the car here. No traffic on our left. Watch the rigs in front of us so we don't run into the back of them. Behind me is going to hit the throttle and race up the road to try to get to that stoplight at the end of the on-ramp or off-ramp. Turn the wipers off. Don't need them. Today's about the heaviest traffic so far coming back to work. People took a few extra days off. Now they're probably realizing, crap, we're going to go back to work. Got to pay for all them Christmas presents. I'm going to do overtime tonight. I may sneak out after my 8 hours is up. If I do that, then I'll swing by the grocery store, do my grocery shopping tonight. Although I don't think it'll be too bad tomorrow. Last couple of months, everybody was hitting the stores on the weekends for Thanksgiving prep, Christmas stock-ups, and the speed demons. It's a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit on that road, but people still trying to do 60. Private property. Traffic laws enforced when they feel like it. Was that out loud? A few empty spots on the lot on the left when I normally park in. I've been sneaking in here. Parked next to my buddy Jeff. BS with him for a little bit, then we usually walk in. Miss Christie would normally be parked where that Chevy is, but she's out with bunion surgery or foot surgery. Cut her foot wide open and scraped the bones. I told her, oh, you're getting an alignment job done. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this video. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.